Yo, what's going on guys? Leafy is here. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a bit of a special subject, and that is Destiny shotgunning. I wanted to keep it short and sweet and kind of talk to you guys about what class you should be using, subclass you should be using, and what you should be using in that, and what kind of shotgun you should be using. Now, with people making the change from shotgun to sniper rifle, and then making it back from sniper rifle to shotgun, Destiny community is quite confused about where they are. So let me try and put that into perspective for you guys. Shotgun seems to be the new meta, and with that happening, people need to know how to run shotgun properly. And that's a big problem in the community. People don't know how to run it properly. So what you're seeing here is some of Altia's gameplay from me using my Party Crusher, which is a shotgun that I'll be talking about with its partner, the Conspiracy Theory D, in just a second. So this is some of Altia's gameplay on the Juggernaut Titan. So that's one of the things you can use, the Juggernaut Titan, or you could use Shadestep Shotgun. But I'll get into that a little bit later. So let's talk about what kind of shotgun you want to be using. Now, the kind of shotgun that you're wanting to be using is called a high impact shotgun. As you're seeing on the screen right here, this is the Conspiracy Theory D, and that is a very high impact shotgun. Now, the Conspiracy Theory D is a quite special shotgun actually, because it's a little bit like its brother, the Party Crusher, or the Matador. Here's a gun called the Stolen Will. Now, that is the gun that you don't want to be using. Did you see how weird the stat bars were, considering it had an almost insane rate of fire, but a terrible damage? And you're going, geez, isn't it like really good rate of fire when you go bang, bang, bang? The problem is, man, that split second between shots, is gonna get you killed in the community. It's gonna get your head blown off. I don't want to over exaggerate, but it's gonna get you killed. So you guys want to use a gun, like a high impact shotgun like I showed you, the Conspiracy Theory, or the gun I'm using here, the Party Crusher, so that you're guaranteed that kill instantly. So that's enough of me rambling on about what kind of shotgun you should be using. Now let's talk about what class you should be using. So the class that you need to be using, or the classes, or the subclasses that you need to be using, is either the Night Stalker or the Striker. And on these, you need to be using Shadestep for the Night Stalker and Juggernaut for the Striker. You can switch Juggernaut with Shoulder Charge, but I don't want to talk about Shoulder Charge, I just want to talk about Juggernaut. Now, Juggernaut, let's jump straight into it. It's a little shield that spawns in front of you for around 7 seconds. And it takes about 3 seconds to spawn in. So what you can do in that 3 seconds, instead of just running straight into the sidelines, is kind of run in a circle for about 3 seconds, as I said, till it goes up, and then you can make your run into the sidelines and try to take some people out. Now, Juggernaut should be used in a way that, you're waiting for your fire team members to get a pick, and then you can run straight into the room and take the other two out. But Shadestep, you can be using quite effectively, considering with Shadestep, you're wanting to be using it in quite a surrounding situation. So let's just say you're in the map Cauldron, and in the middle rooms in Cauldron you have the doorway, the doorway room, so there's a doorway to the right, a doorway to the left, and a doorway leading to the outside. Now what you want to do, let's just say there's one of the doorways and there's an enemy behind it, and you're just over here. What you want to do is, if the enemy is about to come through, you got to wait for them. You don't want to go for them if you're running Shadestep. What you want to do is you want to wait for them to come to you. When they're doing that, you want to jump above the doorway so that you're hovering up there, and then you can shoot back down underneath it so that they've got no clue where you're going to be, or not enough time to react. Now with Shadestep, you want to pick your engagements quite, when I say beggars can't be choosers, this time you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose your engagements quite wisely, or you're just going to be killed. So what you want to do is, if you can get an easy one-pick kill, get it, roll away, get back to cover. If you need to regen your health, regen your health. If you don't need to, don't do anything, and just wait until somebody comes at you. You don't want to be making too many big plays. You want to be picking people off one by one. Unlike Juggernaut, where you can make a few bigger plays, with Shadestep, you want it to be doing it quite, not aggressively, if you know what I'm saying. You want to be doing it so that your gun and you are taking time to take a break and, recuperate after the little battle or engagement that you just had. Juggernaut's a lot different, as I've said, but that's not what we want to talk about. We're going to continue with Shadestep. So with Shadestep, it's a bit of a roll maneuver. So when you're in your Shadestep and you shoot, you're going to tap circle twice, or if you're using Puppeteer, R3 twice to roll backwards. Now, once you do that, you can either roll backwards or you can roll wherever your L3 is pointing. So therefore you could roll forward, sideways, and that gives you a good maneuverability so that you're able... maneuverability. I don't know. Maneuverability, so that you're able to get from place to place and get easy picks. Anyway guys, that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I didn't want to take too much of you guys' precious time up and consume you guys watching a video. Instead, you guys could be going out in the world of Destiny and experiencing these things for yourself, trying them out, seeing what you guys like. As you guys may know, I'm a sniper myself, so I do not actually like using shotguns as much as I enjoy using snipers. So if some of the statistics are wrong, I'm sincerely sorry, guys. I do my research, but you know, skill beats research. So like, if you're good at it, like, of which I'm not, then you're gonna do much better than, like, statistics, and you can kind of know for yourself what engagements to pick. So anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully I've taught you guys enough and you guys understand what I'm on about and what I'm rambling on about, so that you guys aren't just completely lost. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Chuck us a like, chuck us a subscribe, chuck us whatever you want to chuck us, and peace.